Something is shifting at Heartland, and it isn't in the weather. It's in the people, in the silence between them, in the memories they've tried to forget. Episode 10 opens with a truth no one wants but everyone feels. Forgiveness is coming. But before forgiveness arrives, old wounds rise like ghosts that refuse to stay buried. The ranch looks peaceful from the outside. Wide fields, steady horses, sunlight stretching over the land with the same familiar glow. But beneath that soft mourning lies a tension everyone is trying to ignore. Hearts feel heavier, words feel sharper, and each character moves as if carrying something they can't put down. Amy senses it first, not from the people around her, but from a horse brought in before sunrise. The animal is nervous, pulling away from every touch, its breath quick and frightened. Amy knows immediately this isn't simple behavior. The horse is carrying something deeper, something emotional, something it cannot speak but cannot hide. It becomes a mirror for everything happening at Heartland: fear, regret, and a desperate desire to heal. Across the yard, Jack walks with the kind of heaviness only time can create. He tries to joke. He keeps his hands busy. He does everything except face the thing weighing him down. Lisa watches him quietly. She has seen this version of Jack before, the version that hides his pain behind chores and silence. She wants to reach out, to ask what is wrong, but she knows pushing him too soon will only make him retreat farther. Inside the house, even the youngest members of the family sense something is off. They speak more cautiously. They move slower. Heartland has always been a place full of love, but love does not protect anyone from hurt. In fact, when love is deep, the pain sometimes cuts deeper. Amy finally speaks with the horse's owner late in the morning. The woman looks exhausted, the kind of tiredness that comes from carrying guilt for too long. She wants the horse to heal, but she fears the truth that might come with it. Amy listens gently as small pieces of the woman's story begin to surface. A moment of fear, a raised voice, reins pulled too sharply, and a bond broken in an instant. The woman didn't mean to cause harm, but intentions don't always soften impact. As Amy listens, she realizes this is not just about a frightened horse. It is about something bigger. The entire ranch is wrestling with wounds no one has spoken aloud. The day continues, and tension begins to surface in small ways. A simple misunderstanding at the kitchen table becomes something heavier. Words said too quickly turn into quiet discomfort. No one is yelling, but the silence afterward is louder than any argument could ever be. In the barn, Jack is losing his battle with the past. He tries to outrun an old mistake, but memories refuse to stay silent. He leans against a wooden beam, his shoulders tight, his breath unsteady. Lisa approaches him carefully. She knows the man she loves is strong, but even strong people break in quiet ways. She tells him he doesn't have to carry everything alone, but Jack turns away. Admitting pain feels too vulnerable, and he isn't ready. Outside, Amy works with the horse again. Every movement is slow, patient understanding. Still, the horse flinches whenever it hears its owner's footsteps. Fear has settled deep inside it, refusing to loosen its grip. Amy sees the guilt in the owner's eyes and understands that this woman is not cruel. She is ashamed. And guilt, if left unspoken, can break a person from the inside. Meanwhile, small cracks in the family continue to show. The earlier argument lingers like a shadow. Everyone feels it. No one addresses it. Pride holds them apart, even though they want to reach across the distance. As afternoon settles in, the truth begins to rise. The horse's owner returns to Amy, finally ready to confess everything. She explains the fear she was facing in her own life, the pressure she couldn't handle, the moment she snapped without meaning to. The memory has haunted her ever since. Amy listens with patience, offering no judgment. She tells the woman the first step toward helping the horse is forgiving herself. For the first time, the owner cries openly, not out of weakness, but because the weight she carried alone for so long finally begins to lift. Elsewhere, Jack stands near the paddock staring out across the land that raised him. The past presses heavily on him until he can no longer hold it inside. Lisa approaches again, gentle and steady. And finally, Jack breaks. He admits he made a mistake once, a big one, and never found the courage to forgive the person involved. Now, that person is gone. His regret has lived inside him for years, hardening like stone. Lisa tells him forgiveness isn't always for the other person. Sometimes it's for the one who survived the moment. Her words settle into him slowly, but deeply. Inside the house, something begins to soften. A younger family member offers a quiet apology for the earlier tension. It is a small gesture, but it cracks open a space for healing. One simple, "I'm sorry," is enough to loosen the emotional knots that form throughout the day. Amy returns to the horse with the owner by her side. Together, they approach the animal with slow, careful steps. The horse watches them closely. Fear flickers in its eyes, but doesn't push it away this time. When it finally steps forward, even just an inch, it feels like light breaking through the dark. The owner cries again, this time from relief. Healing has not finished, but it has finally begun. Evening settles over Heartland, warm and quiet. The ranch begins to breathe easier. Amy stands with the horse one last time, noticing its calmer posture. Trust won't be rebuilt in a day, but today is a start. Across the yard, Jack stands beside his truck as the sun lowers. He hasn't spoken every detail of his past, but admitting even a part of it has freed something inside him. Lisa joins him, takes his hand, and this time he doesn't pull away. She tells him it's never too late to forgive, even if the person can no longer hear it. And for the first time in years, Jack allows hope to sit beside his regret. Inside the house, laughter begins to return. Soft, not dramatic, but real. The earlier tension fades as the family chooses togetherness over silence. Forgiveness comes in the smallest acts. An extra cup of tea, a gentle smile, a seat pulled out for someone who seemed distant earlier. The ranch feels lighter now. Not perfect, not fully healed, but open. Late in the evening, Amy walks back to the paddock. The horse grazes peacefully in the fading light. It feels like a symbol of everything happening around Heartland. Slow healing, quiet strength, the courage to try again after pain. As night deepens, Jack and Lisa walk back toward the house. Jack's steps are slower, but lighter. For years, he believed forgiving someone too late meant forgiveness had lost its meaning. Now, he realizes forgiveness is not about timing. It's about letting go of the weight that keeps a heart from breathing. Inside, the family settles into a peace they waited all day to feel. Not everything is fixed, but something important has shifted. Morning arrives with gentle light. Amy wakes early and heads straight to the paddock. The horse stands calmly in the golden glow. For the first time, it steps toward her without hesitation. When the owner approaches with a small bucket of feed, the horse does not turn away. It moves closer, slowly but willingly. The owner's eyes fill with tears again, but this time they are tears of hope. A bond that once felt shattered is beginning to rebuild. Heartland, in its quiet way, has opened a door. Not to perfection, not to instant healing, but to forgiveness, the kind that grows slowly, honestly, bravely. And although the journey is far from over, today begins a new chapter.